Alright, you stop that phone, because you're interrupting my intro. Alright, we should be live. It's Midweek Magic. It's a Phantom Bot draft, and it is 2 minutes before midnight. I just barely made it home before tomorrow to do this, so let's go ahead and hop in. It has been a while since I have drafted Spider-Man / Omenpaths, so might take me a minute. It is still pick 2, so that's good. So I'm immediately drawn to Sarn, because Spider-Man UK is very strong. There's also an Unstable Experiment. White-Blue's not a place I'm thrilled to be in this set, but these are two of the strongest cards. Exclusive Nightclub is like the next best thing because it fixes for all 3 colors in the villain deck. So, if Spider-Man UK was not here, I would almost definitely be taking Experiment and Nightclub. But we'll take these two and we'll see what we get past. Don't think I care about Robot Mastery. Prison Break, no. Common Venom, yeah, no. Take those two. Alright. So this is Sunspider, I believe. And Sunspider is incredibly strong if you have one of the couple handful of cards that are incredibly powerful for it to search for. The most powerful one is whatever Friendly Neighborhood is called in Through the Omenpaths. I think it's Auspicious Etchings or something. Something far less impressive, but it's the white enchantment that makes 3 citizens and then buffs one of your creatures by +X each turn for the number of creatures that you have, assuming that you can afford to tap the land. So I'm very inclined to grab this. And the Darvel, the common Peter Parker. If I had gone the, if I had taken the land instead, I would almost definitely be taking Kivney and probably Shock at that point. But yeah, I think we take these two here for right now. Alright, nothing good for a white-blue deck. There is another Unstable Experiment, but the strongest card in this pack, I think, is the Lavaborn Goblin, so I'm gonna grab them and hedge my bets a little, because there's nothing else here that I would want for a white-blue deck. Like, Temple Trap is fine, but if the bots aren't going to take, like, a really powerful Mayhem creature like that, then I'm down for grabbing it. In this pack... Alright, so I'm definitely taking Common Doc Ock, because I think that's the best card regardless. I think I'm going to take the Interception, because right now I have 2 experiments, so I'm almost definitely playing blue, and none of the black or red cards are... the black card is a villain, so that's worth noting, but the other one isn't, and neither of them are helping for Mayhem, potentially. Alright. Well, now I'm going to take Tethix and Prison Break, so we'll take Common Venom here. Okay, give me the 2 villains. If the white-green lands were white-blue lands, I'd be taking them here, but since they're not... Alright, we got Peter Parker's Camera, we have the Rhino, but we also have a String Puller, a Mob Lookout, Snapback... There's Remorseless Coup. Yeah, honestly, I think I'm sliding the 2 white cards down here, and I'm going to put this one down here until I get the things I would need for it, and I think I'm picking up String Puller and Mob Lookout, or am I taking... I think I'm taking Remorseless Coup, honestly. Like, take the removal spell. Because one of the better things about being black-red or black-blue is having access to a bunch of strong removal. Ooh, do I want the Sting? I might just want Knife Trick with 2 Lavaborn Goblins already and a String Puller. I'm thinking, like, I'm pretty sure the bots would know to take Scorpion Sting, but maybe not. And this has looked a lot more open. Now we're getting another String Puller and a Carlo. Yeah, this is why I would have
Serious, if the Spider-Man UK had not been there, I would have taken the Tri-Land, because that would have been an incredibly good pickup here. Ooh. I want the land, but I also kind of just want Wekdu and Romantic Rendezvous. Like, I've got a lot of good things here for the deck that I'm building, and I kind of just want more enablers. Part of me wants the clandestine work, but I have 2 unstable experiments already. I'm not a huge fan of the Leonin. I'll take the enforcers instead. I already don't want the 1 Leonin. Alright, it's gonna be really hard to run a double blue card in this deck right now. Like, I'm pretty sure I am definitely red-black. Like, I might not even be running the blue. The blue that I have, like, the single blue is really strong, though. So it's super tempting. But pretty sure... So you have Tefix and the 2 Lavaborn Goblins. Ooh, Lavaborn Goblin with this is super tempting, and then just grab the burn spell. Or I could take the Weaver and the burn spell. Weaver is also really good. Write that down. I definitely want the burn spell. Alright, give me the helm. I want the helm for the explosive starts. Ooh, Damning Caress. Blue, black, and... Oh, there is no red-black or red-blue land, is there, aside from the red-blue-black land? Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, I would really like to see the dual lands, but... There's only one I can see that would help me splash blue anyway. The mob lookouts are still good. I think these are coming down here. I think Carlo's coming down here for right now. Definitely want another knife trick. There is a world where I take the Surveyor. There's also a world where I just take Spider-Gwen. But she has to attack. The problem is she has to already attack. So I'm missing out on, like, hasty Lavaborn Goblins that way. These are 4 drops. The helm needs a 5 specifically or greater. Mob lookouts. Like, it might be another Enforcers just have another early play. But I think at that point I want the Surveyor and the knife trick, because I might actually want to search for blue mana at this point. Alright, ooh, black-red land, but Damning Caress and another string puller. Yeah, maybe I just don't run the blue. It's the problem. Part of me wants to, and the rest of me is like, yeah, you shouldn't. It's a Phantom draft. I don't need to take the uncommon here. Yeah. Slide you down, but I'm probably not running the land even as an off-color. I don't think I need another one of them in the main deck. The problem is I might want the Spider Bot anyway. Just as another 2-drop. And with all the land, just go down a land. Like, something like Carlo would be a lot stronger here, but I think the blue is unrealistic right now. Yeah, I don't think I need a Surveil land. Wait, it re-upped my land to compensate? No. No, deck. That's not what I meant. Alright. Yeah, I just meant to get rid of the land, not add in more stuff. I think the deck is decent, nothing too crazy, but certainly playable. Alright, let's run it and see what we do. Stop displaying my rank outside of ranked matches. Alright. Will not take much. Hello.
Hello. So?
Apparently not. Alright. Wait one turn, knife trick something to death, and run out the string puller.
What is knife trick?
I can pay mana or discard a card. Okay, not one I'm used to seeing. I'm being honest. Mayhem. It's 5 to equip normally. Yeah, I think we get through them eventually, so I just kind of want to kill that now. Alright, 2 pastries is a little annoying, because now they can draw cards. They probably should have drawn a card there, being honest. I know. Okay, exile their creature. Draw and discard one of these excess mountains. Play swamp. And hopefully just destroy them next turn. My giant body. My extra card draws. Yep. Okay. Alright, so cast Rendezvous, discard this goblin, draw 2 cards. Play a land, cast this goblin, auto-equip the helm. Yeah, Speckles, are you enjoying my giant hasty goblin? Okay. Okay. Take.
We're blocking her anyway.
Yep.
Or accurately, you weren't blocking her unless you were chumping anyway.
This will survive losing the equipment.
I feel like second 8-9 death touch is a bit redundant.
Yeah, here we are. This is the world we live in now.
Suddenly they have no good attacks. What did they grab?
Knife trick. I was hoping that the day they scrubbed would be my romantic rendezvous, so that way there'd be no evidence afterwards. Discarded the spider carriage. That's true, they did play 2 creatures again. Alright, 5 to move around. 6 mana.
I assume the 8-9, if it even attacks, just gets jumped by the 3 or the 1, and they don't bother moving counters.
And most likely, but I'm still gonna make that attack. Okay. String puller, forcers, and run out the land. Speckles, how are you?
Not sure how he ended up. He's
Alright.
two.
Huh? The obvious ones? Alright. I was gonna say, do they now make what I would consider the critical mistake of attacking with him? Alright, well, I need more cards. Yeah. Creature here.
I have enough that they're just going to pile their entire team in front of it.
That'd be cool. Now move the counters around? Fine.
Soon. Oh, okay. Come on.
We're gonna make the data scrubber bigger. Hey, and before I forget, I do have things in the deck that will let me rummage away the land, so I should hold to it. Ah, cool. Alright, that one's actually a minor problem. Giving First Strike and Vigilance is gonna make it much harder to block here. First Strike, Vigilance, yep. Hey.
Very easily just throw a 2 in front of it.
This turn, yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. Hey, well, they get to gain 2 more life and draw another card. Hey, that'll work. Let's go ahead and kill the Free Strider aces here. Okay. This turn.
At one point, do you want to put the giant helm on the 2/1 lifelink?
Eventually. That thing's legendary.
Fine. 9.
And it's dead. That's true. They do get to gain 2 life and draw another card now. And now they'll be able to give lifelink to one of their things by attacking with her. Lifelink. Okay. Yep, that sure is a 6/6. Yeah, it's passed to their end step. Their thing triggers. I drain them 1. Okay. Let's go ahead and kill their giant thing that's gaining them life constantly.
Drawing them cards?
And drawing them cards, yeah. That seems like where the problem's at here.
Okay, they finally went for it. No? Okay. Trying to go for it.
Yep.
All the giant bodies are now off of their table.
Yep.
Okay. And suddenly they have had enough. The thing that was keeping them in this game is gone, and they would not like to play with you anymore.
That's fair. Ooh, a roaming drone. Worth 20 gems, apparently. And a Restless Cottage, which I apparently don't have a playset of.
So is this thing entirely the Spider-Man set? Because I don't recognize most of their universes within cards.
Yeah, it's the Omenpaths, so... Ah, not an octopus. That makes sense.
I absolutely believe. Is this a real... It's that mountain?
Not a really needs that mountain, but gets a lot better with the mountain. The problem is that I'm on the play, which makes me a little less inclined to mulligan. Because I'm not sure how much better my opening hand is going to get.
Wait, what do you do if you don't get a mountain?
Suck and die.
Okay. As long as we're on the same page.
Within, like... But I have, like, 3 turns to draw it, so... Hey. Hey. I mean, if they have a slower hand, then not drawing the mountain in the first 3 turns is still fine. That's the one that if they have a villain that gets a counter, yeah. So we definitely want to lock with Wekdu if at all possible.
They're naturally 3 colors, by the way.
Oh yeah. Just trade here. That thing's a constantly growing threat. I'm missing my one color that deals with it the easiest, so... Alright, let's just be mana efficient. They have to discard a spell if they want to trade here, so they'll have to play a removal spell instead. Nope, get back their robots. Recast it, because it's 1 cheaper. But yeah, they have to discard a spell here, or they can't trade, so... It's fine. I have to discard first is the biggest issue. So, instead, let's do this. We can that one now that I have my mountain. Play the mountain, do this. So I can trade with Tombstone if he wants to rumble. Okay. That's also fine. Let's discard that, draw 2 more cards. That's fine.
I know, but at the same time, good God.
Look, they all had to be somewhere, because they weren't in my opening hand, or in the first 2 draw steps, so... Okay. That's fine.
Too many mountains territory? I think you've hit too many mountains territory.
Yeah, it happens. And yeah, I'm gonna kill the flyer.
Actually worked.
I was expecting it to. I wasn't thinking they were gonna have something to...
Discarded a counterspell to the connive creature before.
Okay. Another 2. Hey. Oh, we have another counterspell? Okay.
Well, we're down to 1 card in hand.
Yep.
Is...
Jailbreak. Alright. That thing. Okay. That's fine. Card. Yeah. Yeah.
Unless they do something.
Yeah. Alright, end of turn. Throw that on the bottom.
I won't imagine they block here.
And we hang on to that thing in case I draw another land. Or a Mayhem card. Annoying, but I don't have a follow-up there. Yep. Okay, so this one first. Discard that. 4, 5. Okay.
Oh, infinite removal does in fact slow you down.
And now that has Menace. Add Menace. And yeah, I'm just gonna scrub that. Where are you hiding it? There it is. Aggressive Symbiosis. I guess it targets itself. Okay. X.
Filter through one of those lands. Now allowed you to put this thing down. Try to. Back for the time.
They might. Who knows? Nope. Well, he does naturally menace, so... They ran out 2 villains and successfully connived twice. It would kill me if I attack with both, but... I don't think I'm winning this game if I sit back, so let's make them do stuff. Hmm.
Okay, so if they manage to connive twice, then it just kills you no matter what.
Yep. That's one. And if they target... Right, they can target him with it, so this probably killed me. But they were going to kill me anyway, because they were going to be able to tap 2 of my guys, so... Guess they have nothing but lands.
That was a land.
Okay.
That was a land.
And that's a
was
land.
Okay. Survived that.
Yep. Alright, if they draw a removal spell, I die, but... I kind of like to put them in the position where if they don't draw a removal spell specifically this turn...
They die.
Yep. Okay. Is Archdruid's Charm. Well, right now the video is only 31 minutes long, so I might need to play an extra round or two after this, just to get it to a reasonable time. Alright. A little on the slow side, but not getting run over most likely, so... Like, it's slow to get going and to put pressure on the opponent, but it's not defenseless in the meantime, so... And the overall build for the deck is definitely meant to be able to grind people out, as opposed to... So I run Mob Lookout, because I'm almost definitely discarding a land here if I play it now.
I would say yes, then. Filter the card and have an 0-3.
Well, the other option is to save it for later so I can discard a Mayhem card to it. Like 4 mana. Alright, there, Mob Lookout.
For everybody? Oh.
Maybe they'd like to have the 1/4, the superior creature.
I was gonna say, I wasn't aware this was that big a choice. Also, they discarded a second Mob Lookout to it.
Yep.
Yes, man. Want to send that message?
Nah. I'm pretty sure the Giant's Helm sends enough of a message.
Fine. They played nothing.
I know. But they don't have double blue either, so they don't have a counter spell.
I thought there was a Mana Leak variant.
No, it's the counter and tap 2 guys, and the 5 mana counter and counter and draw, or just draw 3 are the 2 counter spells in the set. Pinnacle Research Team.
Neat.
Yep. Alright, well, that ought to put them on a pretty fast clock then.
Okay, but you also need to play
Play the mountain, yeah.
Play one of the mountains.
I would love to take action. Thank you for asking, game.
Assume the 1/4 blocks him, or they just take it this time and hope they don't have to do that again? Yeah, he is a lot of damage to randomly take out of nowhere.
Hell, right? Alright, so how will you stop him?
I would also like to know the answer to that question, apparently. Based on how long their hand has been highlighted for.
Ah, yes, the Carriage of Dreams.
Ooh.
I'm sure it's fine. Alright, well, first things first. Ask them the question.
Snap back.
That would be really cool if they had to do it without the kicker.
I'd be confused why they played the chariot
At that point, yeah. Okay. And then use it to crew their thing so they can chump block with the carriage and keep their...
Okay.
I am thrilled by this 2 for none. Oh.
What?
I think they misclicked.
I think they misclicked too, but what?
Like, part of me wants to run out the brawlers, and part of me is like, the only way they win this right now is with a Wrath. So, I think I just hold up Wektu, in case they do Wrath the board.
They might also manage to win with, like, infinite small bodies. Don't know where they're getting infinite small bodies from, but your guy doesn't trample, so they could potentially do that.
Well then, end of turn I flash out Wektu, and then untap and equip him, and start bashing that way.
Oh, that's a 4/6.
Yep. Opponent, you cannot crew the 4/3 with the 4/6 and attack me here. That's illegal. I take 4 and kill you.
Oh, you're not the boss of your opponent. They don't think it's illegal what they're doing. I mean, I don't think they were winning that if they didn't misclick, but...
Oh, absolutely not.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw their deck get highlighted.
Leyline. No. Alright, and our prize is Strength of Will, Fancy Artwork. Alright, what are we at? 38 minutes? We gotta play at least one more game with this deck.
Oh, Speckles. The longer you're here playing, the longer you're not telling him what time it is. Ed snapped at me when I mentioned telling him what time it is, by the way.
It's very slow. I might have to discard the brawlers if I don't draw lands. I do have clandestine work, so I'm going to... If the game drags on, I'm going to win it, so they're going to have to, yeah, pigeon into something else problematic here. I might have to discard Mob Lookout to Mob Lookout, actually. I think I'd rather keep the brawlers. I definitely don't want to lose a land here. Alright, they had No and Web turn 2. That's already pretty good. Yeah, okay. Just discard that, it's fine. We can just flash them out if we need to.
Or more likely we're going to Damning Caress their Spider-Man. Oh no, it's not Spider-Man India yet. See if they find him. They did not. They did find Mary Jane though, so we might have to make a move on Spider-Man's girlfriend with Damning Caress. Yeah, I'm still gonna Wekdu, try and ambush the pigeon here. Ah, neat, it worked.
I'm actually very impressed that worked, considering they're white-green.
Mm-hmm. I was expecting some kind of combat trick, mostly to kill my flyer, to keep it out of the way of their things, but... Alright, I didn't draw a different removal spell, and Mary Jane is definitely too scary against a white-green deck, so...
Okay.
Yep.
So, are they gonna save her now? Because I think they have a 1-mana save your creature. Forget what it is, but
I know there are 2-mana ones.
I want to say it's white gives protection. Maybe that's the other.
Nah, the leap is +2/+2, and I have a 6/6. Alright, that's mildly problematic.
How mildly and how problematic?
Very mildly. Let's play the Brawlers, play the land out, hang back.
You're threatening to kill him right now? Third color?
Mm-hmm. I mean, they had the treasure before if they needed it, so they had their third color, they just preferred to play out a 6/6. 3 combat, 1/3. Gain some life, pump their team, seems good. Especially since I now don't have lethal damage on the 7/7. Alright, let's take it then. Alright, let's see if I get a better offer.
That's a terrible offer. But it's
Pretty
the only
sure
offer you're getting.
I'm pretty sure I just put those in the graveyard. Alright, fine, whatever. Play land.
I assume you're trading him for the core at this point, if you did that?
I think I need them back to help block. I'm debating if I want to attack with Wekdu into the 3/2 reach. I think that's fine. Okay. Alright, pass the turn.
I mean, there's a fair chance they win here, so...
Yep. Yep, that's a problem. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm 1 point short of killing it again. God damn. Alright, take 5. Now I'm not going to have enough to pay for the ward cost, so... thing. Okay. Okay, sure. Literally could not win this game.
Have any basic lands?
Well, I'm going to decline anyway, because I don't want them on top.
Saying, do you have any lands left in your deck?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, so 5 more in 20 cards. Oh, cool, now he flies. Yep, okay, that'll do it, because I'm actually taking lethal damage now. I only have the 1 reach creature and the 1 flyer, and that's 3 toughness combined. So, the 9 power and my 6 life means that doesn't work out. Let's try and end it on a win, at least. To be fair, if I did not kill Mary Jane, they would have drawn, like, 5 cards there, and killing the 1 giant spider might not have been enough. Because they played nothing but spiders after that, so they were going to draw a card every turn from her.
That can very easily be awful. Or amazing.
Alright, we're going to try it. I have a plan, but the plan definitely involves drawing mana of other colors. And mana in general. White, red. Yeah, okay. Take 2. Black mana? Perfect. Alright, so... discard card, definitely kill him. Discard Wektu. Cast Wektu. Pass turn.
Oh, suddenly you're not dead.
Oh yeah, I drew my other color of mana. Right. Selves a land.
As the fourth. Okay, so
They have the
Cosmic Spider-Man.
Yeah, almost definitely. Yeah, both seem fine here. Either that or their deck was an absolute train wreck and they're just drawing amazingly. To get out of it, which, you know. Oh! They made a mistake there.
Yes, they did.
She is not optional and she is other.
Oh, they thought they were going to be able to crew it in time.
Maybe? Alright, well. In the air. To the brawlers. And ship the turn. Yeah, they have to choose targets when she hits the battlefield, and it's too late to crew at that point.
Anyways, I was saying, I crammed Spider-Man into a deck that was 2-color before I crammed him in there, and he worked out amazingly.
Well, he is Spider-Man. He should be amazing. Let's see. Well, I have a pretty good turn. Oh, do they have Sealing? Whatever it's called, the blue and X spell? They either have that or they have the Secret Identity where they can choose one. It's a 3-1 and I'm going to discard a card, so yeah, let's do that. Draw, discard the String Puller. Cast the String Puller.
I was also curious if Giant Helm was 4 or 5.
It's 5. So next turn. Ah, it's a little pigeon. And the Molten Man. I had somebody cast him with treasure once and he exploded before they got their mountain. Okay. Let's see.
Ask them how they're not dead here.
Yeah, let's start with this.
Block the 4-3. Yeah, just take it all.
Alright. Well, now I can block Cosmic Spider-Man. Uh-huh. So... Alright, so that's going to do it for this draft, so thank you for watching. This is probably the last Spider-Man thing I'm going to touch before Avatar comes out. If I do draft anything else, it's going to be the Powered Cube again. So, hope you enjoyed this farewell to the Omenpaths, and I will see you next time. Have a good rest of your day.